Hi, welcome. In the first part of this video, we talked about interviewing as a way to really understand your market quickly. And we set it up by saying you should start with your pitch that you've guessed, list out 5 to 7 people that are your actual customers or know your customers very well, and watch the video on how to do customer interviews. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to do discovery questions. So what you want to do is you want to literally draw a mind map where in the center is your customer, and then you want to put out who in terms of the criteria and what is it that you're not sure or is unclear. Why? In terms of hopes, fears, frustrations. What are you unclear about? What are you not sure about? What do you want a second opinion on? And like this you would go on. What in terms of benefits, which ones matter more than others? How in terms of solutions that you're thinking of? When in terms of when are they free? Where in terms of locations, forums, channels? So like this, you just map it out and you write out what you don't know and what you know. All the things you don't know are what we go in to qualify or validate when we go and talk to customers. Now, typically when you want to interview them either on the phone or ideally what I like to do is to go where they are. Quick story is we were working with a company that was building gadgets for kids safety, and they had all the stuff of geofencing and Wi-Fi enabled and all of that. And we said, why don't we go and talk to customers? So we went to Phoenix Mall in Bangalore, and we literally went outside the stores where our target audience were, which is parents with young children. And initially the men were the ones that came up and started talking to us. And we had a small little board that says, please talk to a startup that's trying to help parents take better care of their kids or something like that. Right? Which is something we recommend doing, because especially in Bangalore, if you do something like that, lots of people are happy to talk to you. Now, the next thing we did was, as we started talking to the dads, they were very excited, okay, geofencing this, technology that. But when we started digging in a little deeper, they started telling us, hey, you know what? I'm not the one that decides it. Sudha is the one that decides it, his wife. And we started hearing this again and again. So we realized that the wife was the one that was deciding, or the mom was the one that was deciding. So when we started talking to the moms, they were very turned off by our technology talk. They were like, don't give me all this. What does it actually do? So what we did was we realized that moms were the decision maker, and the way that they wanted us to talk about was how we were helping the child. The fact that the technology was great or not great didn't interest them. So we repositioned this as proactive parenting. As we started doing this, we started finding more that a lot of parents, especially if it was their first child, wanted to talk to other parents who had done it before. They wanted community, and especially the women wanted to have community with each other. And so that led to another thought, hey, you know what if we formed small groups or meetup groups for women who've had their first kid? And so on and so forth. We were able to figure out the age group, and we made more progress in those 4 hours than we had in the last 90 days. And this is what good interviewing can do. As a last step, what you want to do is you want to sit down and say, what are the patterns? Like, it's not the dads, it's the moms. What are the surprises? They don't want to hear about the technology. They want to hear about the benefits to the kids. They want to meet other people that are going through this. It's not people with 2 kids. It's people who are parents that have had their first child. And so on and so forth. Once you form those patterns and surprises, we can then find a way to inform the next version of your product. Once again, go through the video, fill out your answers as best as you can, and either send us a WhatsApp voice note, or we look forward to meeting you and working this forward.